So what can I say about this one? Well, Django Unchained was certainly interesting, but I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 11. That's 2.5 stars. I didn't enjoy it all too much. In fact, the movie was so long for a movie of this type that there were actually 2 times in the movie where I almost fell asleep. I kid you not. I had a long day, and I was paying attention. But I started drifting off. And I was like, nope, nope, gotta watch the movie for the review. And I gotta tell you, it was nothing special. I hate to say it, but Jamie Foxx, Christopher Waltz, you've got great acting, but the characters needed work. You've got this guy named Django, who is saved by a bounty hunter named Dr. Schultz, and he teams up with him, and they go try to collect a bounty, and they succeed. And then the story really begins. The problem is, for about an hour of the 2.5 hour movie, that bounty that they're going after really has nothing to do with the rest of the movie. Then you've got Leonardo DiCaprio coming into play. I have never seen a movie with Leo as the villain. Really? Leo as the bad guy? I did not see this coming. They had me here. And it was very interesting because in the beginning, they've got Leo being the bad guy, but of course, he doesn't know that Django and Dr. Schultz are there to save Django's wife by purchasing another slave for like a ridiculous amount of money and asking him to throw in a worthless lady too. But then he finds out, and that's when the story really starts. So I don't want to go into that because I want to keep this spoiler free. All I want to tell you about this movie is that there was a good action sequence at the end that was worth watching, but is this a movie I'm going to see again? No, no. This is a one-time movie for me. I give it a rating. You know, what else? The movie, its style is completely ruined by they've got this Western theme, but they've got rap music throughout the whole thing. Those two don't mix. Not to mention in the beginning and the end, they do have Western music. They're trying to cram two styles into one that really don't work well together. So, as far as quality goes, the quality was actually surprisingly decent for a movie of this type. There were moments that I just didn't understand in this movie. I mean, not confusing, didn't understand. I didn't understand why they were in there. They were not necessary. There were, I won't tell you which ones. No, yes I will. I'm going to go into some spoilers. Moments like the hot box, the dogs tearing one of the slaves apart, um, all the severity of all these. I know they're all fake, but still, all these wounds, and I know that's what it was like back then, but still, this is an R-rated movie, by the way. But if you're looking for action, there's only a 5-minute sequence at the end, so that disappointed me too. I thought I was going to get to see more action in this. There's closure in this, though, at least. And with the last two movies haven't had that. When he sets all the other slaves like free and goes back And there's another even shorter action sequence where he blows up the house that Leo's character, um, Monsieur Calvin Candy, and this place is called Candyland. Yeah, there's no not Candy, Candie. So don't think that there's going to be any sweet stuff here. This isn't Wreck-It Ralph. Okay. Anyway, this movie, if you're into Leonardo DiCaprio, you may not be into him in this movie, because personally, I think he's not right for this role as a villain. I don't think he should be a villain. Uh, I've never seen him in a movie up till now in the role of a villain, and I don't think it worked. I mean, his character was very good, and his acting was good too, but they just didn't gel. Now, as far as the plot goes, like I said, it was very slow. They should have cut an hour of the not necessary stuff from this movie. So, I really don't have anything else to say about this movie. It's just, in my opinion, after a hard day's work, to go and see something like this, I don't know. The past couple of movies I've seen haven't been that great. So, I can only hope something's coming up better. How long until summer again?